Hey, what's up everybody, how's it going? It's Dan's Wait here, and this is another Final Fantasy 15 video. This is a video that I didn't really know that I was going to have to make, but I had a kind of interesting response from the demo that I uploaded, so I decided to upload a video like this. As you can tell from the title, what we're going to be discussing here is the audio language that we're going to use for the playthrough and the movie that I will do whenever this game comes out. Could be 6 months, could be next year, who knows. Before I actually get into my own thoughts, I'm going to discuss my own opinions, and this is going to be a chance for you to pretty much cast your vote, and depending on how the comments go, because so far it's been fairly 50-50, but I'm going to give you guys, you know, an official kind of, this is like an official voting video for you guys to state your opinions. What I'll do first is I'll show you guys some snippets of cutscenes and in-game stuff from the game from both languages so you can hear them again, and once that's done I'll be discussing my own opinions about the voices. So hopefully by the time I've uploaded this video and I've checked all of the comments in like a few days, few weeks time, I should have a concrete idea in my mind about what I want to do for the main game when it does come out. Okay, so here we go, here's some cutscenes and gameplay in both languages. If you've already played the game in both languages and you already have an opinion, then you can obviously skip ahead to my own opinions, and I'll put a text here so you can see where to skip to, and I'll be back in a few minutes to start discussing.
大事な車を壊しちまったやつ誰だ？まったく。
誰だろうね。ああ、もうほんとごめんなさい。わざとじゃないんだって。
そうだな。わざとなら大問題だ。無理か。
はい、起きろ。ノクスト。
揺れてる。叩きすぎ。
俺はタイタンかよ。
おはようノクト。
目あげろ。
起きたな。
そうでもない。
行かなくていいのか？修理代を用意してカーテスの大皿に。
しっかりしろよ王子。巨神様のお膝元までもう一踏ん張りだ。
俺も天気はどうかな。うーわー、超晴れてる。
どうやら絶好の徒歩日和みたいだな。目標の金額まではまだかなりある。
噂のベヒーモスでも狙うか。この辺にいるんだろう。
角高く売れるんだっけ？俺たちだけでなんとかできんの？
なんとかしねえと車戻ってこねえだろ。
修理は進んでんのかね。
シドニーなら安心だよ。任せてって言ってたし。
わざわざ近くのスタンドまで出向いて修理してくれてるらしい。だからあとは
金。
角でも何でも仕留めて売って車を迎えに行きゃいいって話だな。
ノクト、これ気になるんだけどさ、見てよ。
なんだあいつ。
東鉄というモンスターだ。あの鋭い牙を獲物に突き立て巣穴から引き出して食べるらしい。
それさ、相当だね。
性格的に関わりたくねえの。気をつけろ。
いい子だ。
調子いいじゃねえか。
まあな。とどめ。いい子だ。
立て直そう。
俺もちょっとは腕が上がったかな。
悪くなかったぜ。
いや、やっぱそんなことないかな。あ、ねえ、ちょっとあれ見て。
なんだ。
あ？
If only somebody hadn't wrecked the car. God, unbelievable.
Oh, I would hate to be that guy.
Oh, come on, don't be that way. You know I didn't mean to do it.
Of course not. Sabotage is far beyond you. It's futile. Rise and shine, princess.
Tremors. Now you did it.
Just call me Titan.
Morning there, buddy.
Eyes open.
And he's up.
Not technically up.
Not technically having our automobile repaired and heading to Corthus, then?
No turning back now, Your Highness. Gotta pay His Enormousness a visit.
Yeah. Wonder what it's like outside. Wow! Couldn't ask for better weather.
Ah, good day for walking. Aren't we lucky? We're well short of the amount due, I'm afraid.
We need to think bigger, like behemoth big.
Hunting down its horns could get us the money, if it doesn't get us killed.
Wouldn't worry. We're as good as dead without the car anyway.
Might already be a lost cause.
Hey, if Cindy says she can fix it, that's good enough for me.
And since she's gone to all the trouble of servicing it nearby, we need only concern ourselves with one thing and one thing alone.
The money.
Simple enough. We hawk whatever we hunt till we come up with the cash, then fetch the car.
Wow. Do you guys see what I see?
Yeah! What are we looking at?
This creature is known as a saber-tusk. It skewers prey with its tusks, extracting game from the safety and comfort of burrows.
That's a bit heartless.
Yeah, don't think we'll be befriending any.
Focus.
Hands down!
Gotcha.
Well, put it in the books.
All's well that ends well.
Come on, gotta keep moving.
It knocked. Feast your eyes on that. Knocked, come here. Take a quick look.
You guys see what I see?
Yeah!
MTs.
Why do you call them that?
Agitate troops. Empty inside.
Okay, so let's begin. Which one do I prefer? Overall, like a quick kind of overall statement, I prefer the Japanese. Why do I prefer the Japanese? Well, if we look at it character by character, I've already made my opinions on Ignis quite clear throughout the game, and I want to kind of reiterate them right now while I have the chance. I do like Ignis's English voice, and if we take the voice in isolation, it's a great voice. It's reminiscent of Balthier in Final Fantasy XII. It's a really nice voice, but for me, in the context of this game and the character that's using that voice, for me it just doesn't seem to go. I just feel like he needs to be kind of older and a more kind of older brotherly figure in the group for that voice to kind of suit him better. And I feel like his Japanese voice isn't really of the same kind of tone. So I feel like they got the tone more correct in the Japanese version than they have in the English version. So for that reason, Ignis Japanese wins. Prompto also, I like the Japanese a little bit more. It's not by much. I mean, I don't really care too much either way. Gladio, I think both voices are fine, to be honest, because you pretty much know what to expect with that kind of guy. You know, he's just got that voice, and it always had to be that kind of voice, whether it's Japanese or whether it's English. So he's pretty much set. There's mixed opinions on Noctis's voice. Actually, my own opinion is I quite like the English voice. I feel like it conveys that. Obviously, from what we've seen from a few little snippets, he has quite a lazy character, from what I can understand. He doesn't like getting up. He enjoys his sleep. He's kind of nonchalant, and it seems to suit him well. But it seems to have like a almost like a darkness to it, that when we have like a more dramatic scene where he actually, where he might get a bit angry about something or passionate, it could come out quite emotionally. It could be quite a good voice. So Noctis, I think, works well in English. So even though I prefer the Japanese, I think both renditions are perfectly fine. In Japanese, there's nothing I find particularly annoying, but in English there is that Ignis factor for me. But a lot of people, because they love that kind of voice so much in video games, they don't really mind it. But this is, again, my own personal opinion. So characters-wise, it's fairly evenly balanced, but I prefer the Japanese a little bit. Downfall of the Japanese, obviously, as a few people have mentioned, which is a very valid point, is if we're doing a playthrough of this game, it's going to be a lot of parts, 100 at the very least, I would assume. And that's going to involve a lot of subtitle reading. This isn't a problem for me, because I do a lot of subtitle reading. It's just, especially like when I watch anime and stuff, I don't watch a ton of anime, but when I do watch anime, I do tend to prefer the original voices, and I don't mind reading the subtitles. As a player, it's not going to be a problem for me, but if you guys are saying I can't be bothered to read subtitles for 100 episodes, then that's fair enough, and if a big majority feel that way, then I won't do the playthrough in Japanese. So that's that. I also noticed that the battle quotes obviously are not subtitled either, so when a battle's over, we don't really understand what they say, obviously, unless you understand Japanese, so that's going to be a little bit of a loss. And I don't know if there's going to be other instances in the game where they're going to have pot shots at each other in Japanese, or say some stuff that we're not going to have subtitles for. And that's something that I wouldn't like to miss out on, because you might have some funny or some entertaining battle quotes that we might not see. So that's the only other thing I noticed. So in an ideal world, I would like to do the playthrough in one language and the movie version in another. But this creates a massive time restraint, because think about how long it takes to play through this game. However long it takes a playthrough, it takes me maybe 4 to 5 times as long just to edit each part. So each 30-minute part will take me 2 hours, 3 hours to edit. So if you throw in an entire other playthrough, that's going to take an insane amount of time for me to do. So I feel like it would be wise for me to do them both in the same language. So if I had all the time in the world, if I was still at uni or whatever, I would probably have done separate playthroughs, but it's going to be difficult, I would say. We'll have to see. I'll probably do the walking around bits in a different playthrough so that you have a more cinematic feel, but I'll just cut and paste the cutscenes from the main game because I can't be bothered to record them, and I'll just be able to skip through when I'm doing the movie version. So it's probably going to be one language, so we need to pick wisely here. So the choices are obviously English with English subtitles or Japanese with English subtitles. Do let me know your thoughts, what you think is going to be best, what you're going to enjoy watching the most, and we'll go from there. So as it stands, I am planning to do it in Japanese with English subtitles, but if you really think that's going to be a bad idea, please let me know in the comments, and if enough of you feel that way, then I will change my mind and I'll do it in English, and it won't bother me too much. Because like I said, even though there's the whole Ignis factor, it's not going to be something that's going to be game breaking for me. He'll annoy me for a little bit, but then I'll get over it, and it'll be fine. And maybe he has a cool story or something to kind of back up the fact that he sounds like that, even though he looks like that. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, that's my thoughts. I'd love to hear yours, and thank you for watching, and hopefully someday we will begin the playthrough of this game in full. I hope to see you guys then. Take care.